뼈가 아마 있을 거예요. 얘네들.
Thank you very much.
그래 못하게 됐어.
I will give you all a great tour to the museum. Who are the Beatle fans? They told me I was the biggest fan in the world. I said that's not
I did
just me. You take a look around now and I'll give you a tour later.
Yeah? Okay.
You came directly from Germany or?
Yeah.
One trip?
Yeah, normally 2.5 hours from Düsseldorf.
Yeah.
But now, today it was a little bit more because the ship hall, the road is under construction there.
I see.
So there was a
That gives-
traffic jam
They give a
there.
lot of subsidies in.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So there was no chance. But finally we did. So.
Yeah, we have two sections now.
Yeah, you said it.
We have one part here. This is the teams from the team always there to from Holland.
Yeah.
And the other one has the collection. And that's very similar. I know and there's also a Beatles bookshop over there.
Okay. But this is completely new because I think 2 years ago we have been here. We were here and it was only this shop.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I can see there's some
Changes?
modification.
Yeah, it is different.
Yeah.
We improved it.
So you happy?
Ja, das sind alles original.
여기가 옛날 그 티네이저들 방인가 봐.
Du warst hier vor 2 Jahren.
Ja, ja.
Nee, das war
War das
nicht vor zwei
vor zwei
das
oder
war
vor einem
letztes
Jahr?
Jahr.
Einem Jahr, noch nicht mal vor.
So, when did you change it? 6 months ago?
No, no.
Because she said 1 year ago.
So many things.
Anders als
En we gaan het 2 Jahre zurück, in 28 was groß. Und dann kommt eine Supermarkt da, wo sie raus, und die sind wir zurück. Das ist ja, 2 Jahre zurück. As you all like, I will start with a tour in the museum.
Yeah,
You can come back later here and you can.
Yeah, okay.
sure.
And we also have a new section. I'll bring you later on to this one as well.
Okay.
Even he didn't see the
No,
second one.
that's right.
Was? Führt uns?
Ja.
Ja, und du nicht?
Ja, ich komme voll.
Okay, we start a tour here. It's all about the Beatles in the Netherlands. They've been to Holland only once in '64. By the way, where are you from in America? Los Angeles. Okay. I think that was the first trip I was in. My first Beatles convention was in Los Angeles.
So they've been here only once? Really?
Yeah, Beatles have only been once in Holland. Yeah, well, they traveled through Holland, but yeah, for a concert, they've only been here once.
Which city? Here, Alkmaar?
No, in Blokken, it's nearby. It's less than a half hour from here. It's a very small place where they've laid in and put them in an auction hall. Because nobody knew what to do with a group like that. Because all these screaming fans, they saw all this, they saw all this stuff from America with all these girls get completely out of their mind. And everybody was afraid to put them in a theater, so they put them in an auction hall. And they used these crates to make seats of them. You see here. Well, let's start with a kid. This is a photo impression of what happened these 2 days when the Beatles were in Holland. This arrival at Schiphol airport, and over 3,000 friends were there. It's completely non-Dutch, because normally we Dutch people are very relaxed, except when we have the Beatles here, or we win the European Cup. By beating the Germans.
Of course.
There was a whole final. There was a final for us. And
88.
yeah, what a goal! What a goal! What a goal. And Then did the press conference, but it was all so new. The pop music was so new. On these days, the English people speak more language. The Dutch people speak multi-language. Most of us speak 3 languages. As you could hear, I could speak German to him, and we speak Dutch and English. In those days, there was not so. And so they get all kind of silly questions like, what are you gonna do when you stop singing? And George said, fishing. And then asked John, you get homesick, so why we leave yesterday? All these kind of silly questions you get on the press conference. Then they went to Hillegom, that's a place where they did a television program. The program was recorded, and before the Beatles did a television show, the fans had a chance to ask questions as well. And they were as clever as the questions we had an hour before on the press conference, like, do you think all the screaming of the fans is necessary? Or another one, what do you think of the Dutch girls? They just been here, and all they've seen was only this.
Yeah, a few.
Then they went to Amsterdam. They had to sleep in the Dula Hotel in Amsterdam, but did not really sleep very well because they went to this red light district and had a good time in Amsterdam. Early in the morning, they have to take the boat, the trip to the canals of Amsterdam. This is the whole trip. And after that, directly in the car and directly to Blokker, where they have to do 2 shows. So 2 very, very busy days of the Beatles in the Netherlands. A souvenir of the Netherlands concert, it can still be seen on the record sleeve of Help. You know the sleeve where they're standing like this. The jackets they wear are the jackets from the postmen from the Netherlands. They saw them there, they took one with them, and when they went to Hong Kong the next trip, they made copies of these jackets. And then they arrived in Australia, and it was terrible weather, and you see them wearing them as well. But it's a Dutch souvenir from the tour. Here are all the original documents from the Beatles in Holland. The real contract, the working license, the bookkeeping. They paid the Beatles about 40,000 guilders, probably 20,000 euros now, something like this. That sounds very cheap, but in those days it was a lot of money.
Yeah.
As an example, for 7,000 guilders you could buy a house. So they paid for a street. Yeah. And the Dutch people always good at making money, even this one. They earned over 30,000 guilders. So this guy, the main organizer, bought a villa of his profit. Not bad. This is a thank you letter to the police in Alkmaar, because Blokker is nearby, and the police in Alkmaar did assist. Blokker, the town was so small, the city was so small that when the fans came to Blokker to see the Beatles, there were twice as much people in the town than normally live there. And then we turn around a little bit. This is the Beatles story. At this moment, information is still in Dutch, but from next year we will change it in double language. We will do redo the whole museum. There will be brand new exhibitions from next year on. These are official replicas of the birth certificates of the Beatles. The children pictures, and then the story goes on up to 1970, the last year of the Beatles. This sign is information about the Beatles, and you understand it. On the top row, you see all kinds of records from around the world. Each country made their own records and made their own record sleeves. For collectors, that's of course very interesting to have all kinds of sleeves from all countries, because you got all kinds of variations. For example, the Please Please Me album, this is the Dutch one, but in Holland we used the English sleeves in the beginning. The second one is from Argentina, you can see it's in Spanish. The third one is from Italy. Italy records are released later in other countries, and by mistake they use the sleeve for the second album for the first one. So they have a Please Please Me album with the Beatles sleeve. So when they released the Beatles album, they didn't have a sleeve anymore, and then they used it exclusively for the next one, the Beatles album is from Australia, and the other one is from Japan. So every country made their own sleeves, worldwide. I've written over 50 books. If you have any questions on the Beatles,